I think it's maybe not shocked. I think just my feelings were the most hurt by Litia.
Yeah.
I don't think that was expected in any capacity. I think we've talked, between filming and even when this whole show was airing. I did my best to check in with her. I thought there was a good relationship, but it seems like actions, up until or since AFR moving forward have not been the kindest, and that took me by surprise, and my feelings were hurt by it for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting the sense from you that what you're surprised by is it almost feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong, that whatever Latia has been saying or doing with some of the other girls from the cast, it feels like maybe she is kind of, I don't know, like, does it feel a little mean girlish almost in a way where like some of the other girls are, I don't know, feel like they have to have her back and can't be friends with you, and there seems to be like talk going on behind the scenes, so to speak? Is that's the sense I'm getting from you? Does that feel accurate?
Definitely. I think the first like stab that I felt was when she, brought my name up in the breakup. I think that was uncalled for. And then to continue to make kind of those jabs on stage, saying, she is glad that this isn't a part of her love story, and that she deserves a man that's not so confused up until the last second, when Grant and I know the reality of it, and that was strictly a jab at me. I think that those things took me back. And then to see, that I want her to be supported. I'm not saying by any means like that I don't want her to feel like she has a girl gang behind her, like lifting her up, because I can't imagine what it's like to get all the way up to that point and maybe have, your heart and your ego bruised. But I think at the end of the day, like I had relations with a lot of the girls, and no point were they making digs at him, or our relationship, where now it's like maybe that's a platform that's being used for whatever purpose it is, but it's hurtful and it's not anything that I want to surround myself with at any point in my life.
It makes a lot of sense.